Today we gather again, and we've been trying to make a decision of a strong field of candidates, and many of them friends with varying track records of support for our union and our profession. And we decided to do what we always do. We got to look back on who's shown the leadership, who really has the accomplishments on our behalf, who's gotten the tough work done, who's been willing to take the lead, not just vote right, not just offer their support, but who's willing to actually take our issues and work them through a tough process. We had a forum in March. We had a forum here in New Hampshire. We've had the individual candidates seeking your support throughout this primary period so far. And we came to a conclusion that was very easy and very unanimous because it was based on looking back on a track record that began 30 years ago with the support and the co-sponsorship of the Public Safety Officers Death Benefit Bill, the same legislation that provides benefits to the families of those who lose their life in duty, and the same benefits that Brother Cahill and Brother Payne's families will so rightly be entitled to. And then you work through an entire career of performance, of accomplishments. When he knew that we didn't have the equipment and the resources that we needed, he didn't ask questions about what should we do. He authored the Fire Act. He shepherded it through a Congress. He saw it enacted into law. Now $3 billion later, we've got resources and firehouses all across America. When he knew that too many of you are riding short, 2s and 3s, when we need 4s and 5s on those rigs, he didn't ask, what should we do? He said, I'm going to write and author the SAFER Act and shepherd it through this Congress. And it's enacted into law. But that's only part of the story. Part of that story is looking back. But part of the story, and the most important part of the story, is looking forward. Because every one of you know what strong leadership means, what it means on your job, what having strong command means, to be able to do a tough job. And we want to make sure that the candidate that we support has those characteristics of strength, that can be not just a strong leader, but can be the next commander-in-chief, can lead on day one, doesn't need any on-the-job training. We wanted somebody looking forward that we know can bring people together across political aisles to get things done, like the Family Medical Leave Act. And Senator Chris Dodd, 7 years, 2 vetoes, was able to shepherd through and enact it into law. We wanted the candidate that has a proven track record of bringing nations together so that we can reclaim our moral standing around the globe, standing that has been lost over these last 7 years. So no, this is about looking forward in the future and not trying to pick a winner. We don't listen to polls, do we? No. You care about how much money a candidate has in their campaign? No. I tell you what, are you going to be listening to what the Washington pundits or prognosticators tell you that's going to happen? No. No, we're going to pick the person that should be the next president of the United States, the person that will be the next president of the United States, the person that has the skills, experience, and strength to be the next president of the United States. I want to know what question. We started it right here, out in the streets, in the neighborhoods. Are you ready to go to work? Yeah! Are you ready to dedicate yourself from this day forward all the way up and through election night? Yeah! Are we going to elect the next president of the United States? Yeah! Well, then let's bring him out here because it's going to be Senator Chris Dodd.